Welcome, lovers and seekers of healing and wanting to feel great and thrive. Stick around because I'm going to bring on a super delicious, easy, comforting version of JAPCHAE, which is a Korean sweet potato noodle dish with lots of veggies and a delicious sauce. So if you're new to my channel, basically I introduce easy, delicious gut healing recipes that follow the Vegan Autoimmune Protocol or the Vegan A.I.P for autoimmune and gut healing. My Vegan A.I.P version of JAPCHAE is gut healing because it's free from grains, because I'm using sweet potato noodles, and actually that's what's used in the traditional recipe as well. So it's grain-free, gluten-free, and it's free from seeds. So we're not going to use sesame oil or sesame seeds, which is used in the traditional recipe. And we're not going to use legumes, which means no tamari, no soy sauce. Vegan ingredients that can cause inflammation and create an autoimmune response when your immune system is challenged, causing symptoms such as migraines, joint pain, hair falling out, skin and hair issues, and other issues you can find out about on my website. But just remember, what we give up, we gain in health, energy, and vitality, so it is worth it. And please like and subscribe to my channel for lots of easy, delicious vegan A.I.P recipes and info. And also check out my website for tons of recipes, info, and support on the vegan A.I.P. So let's bring it on.
Here's two different packages of sweet potato noodles. One says sweet potato noodles on the front, one doesn't. So you have to look at the ingredients, and all you should see is sweet potato starch and water. And that's it. Sometimes the package has one bunch in it, sometimes it has two. So you're basically going to want 14 ounces or 400 grams. I'm just going to use half of that. This package had one bunch, so I'm just going to make the whole bunch and divide it in half and keep half of it in the fridge for another dish. I think the easiest way to prepare them is to put them in a bowl like this, pour boiling water over them, and let them soak for 30 minutes. You can also parboil them in boiling water for about a minute. You can easily find these noodles online or at Asian grocery stores. Next, you need 2 bunches of spinach. You can use regular spinach or Korean spinach, again found at Asian grocery stores. Chop the ends off and wash it thoroughly. And salt a pot of boiling water and put your spinach in there for about 90 seconds. Stir it around, get it cooked, and then we're going to take it out and shock it under cold water and set it aside. When it's cooled, you want to squeeze out all the water really, really well, and then set it aside. This is the traditional ingredient, but if you don't want to go through this process and use spinach, just replace it with some steamed or sauteed broccoli or broccolini, baby broccoli. Slice up your mushrooms. I used about 2.5 cups. Do whatever you want. Just the more veggies, the better. I used baby bell. You can use regular white mushrooms, shiitakes, king oyster. There's so many kinds of mushrooms you can find in the Asian grocery store. And they're usually way more affordable. Use whatever's on sale, whatever you like, whatever you're tolerant to. As you stick with the Vegan Autoimmune Protocol, anywhere from 30 to 90 days or more, in a strict fashion, you'll probably find that there's some A.I.P approved ingredients that you're not tolerant to, and you'll just find that out along the way by being strict on the vegan A.I.P. Slice up 4 to 5 scallions or more if you like, and divide them up so you have some to sprinkle on top right before serving. You want 3 to 4 cloves of finely minced garlic. And I'm going to use 2 cups of these pre-shredded carrots. Then you want to drain your noodles really well, and then put them in a bowl and get out some good kitchen scissors and cut them down because they are really, really long. Store half the noodles for later for another dish, or if you want to make the whole thing, double the amount of vegetables and other ingredients. Get your pan hot, throw in a couple of tablespoons of avocado oil because it's neutral tasting, and throw in your mushrooms, and we want to get them good and brown before we throw in the other veggies. Salt your mushrooms, and then we're going to throw in our carrots and scallions. And you want to saute your veggies for about 5 minutes. Add more salt if needed. Add 3 to 4 tablespoons of coconut aminos. Now you can find coconut aminos online or at a natural food store. We don't do Bragg, soy sauce, or tamari on the Vegan Autoimmune Protocol, so this is what you got. It's really yummy and savory. It is sweeter than soy sauce or tamari, so that's why you might want to add a little more salt to balance things out. Add a few splashes of balsamic vinegar as a substitute for rice wine vinegar. If you want more, add more. Next, add a few really large pinches of Ganthoda powder. It's a black pepper substitute you can find online or at a lot of Indian grocery stores. It's milder than black pepper, so you can't really overdo it, but it adds a really nice flavor. Mix everything in, give it a good stir, turn your heat down to low, throw in your garlic, mix that around for about 30 seconds, don't let it burn. Add your spinach, you have to pull it apart because it's clumped together. Now mix all your veggies and your noodles together in a big bowl and add any extra seasonings that you want to add because the noodles really soak up the flavor. Remember, I took half my noodles out to store for another meal, so you're going to have more veggies than it looks like here. I decided to add a little bit of a secret ingredient, some non-fortified nutritional yeast. Definitely want to get non-fortified, and you can only find that online, I think. And I think adding a few teaspoons of nutritional yeast adds some complexity and is kind of nice. Just be cautious with the nutritional yeast because some people react to it, so you'll know if you have some symptoms cropping up. But it's definitely optional. It's really good without it.
Now it's time for the taste test. It's really good, it's hearty, but I definitely think the nutritional yeast was a good idea. And this dish is so great because it's great for food prep, for work, keeps so well in the fridge, road trips, going to the beach, hiking, all that kind of thing. And it's really, really filling, so you're not gonna get hungry if you take it with you. So I think it's delicious, I think it's a winner. See what you think, add seasons according to what you like. I think you're gonna love it. Let me know in the comments and enjoy.